I'm a designer. I've always wanted to design clothes. I was just waiting for the right opportunity and the right partner to make it happen. The Runway have been amazing partners. They have really allowed me to let my 85-year-old soul that loves floral patterns and vintage fabrics and frilly ruffles and femininity, they just let me do my thing. When I saw the first samples, I was freaking out. I was so excited. I was like, this is so crazy that I can think of something and then it can actually become something. The collection is so vibrant. There's really beautiful floral prints, pops of bright color, subtle tones, which I think are a little bit more reflective of my design aesthetic now, more creams, nudes, power suits, things that are versatile that people can pair back with a lot of the things that they already have in their wardrobe. I want to design for what women are really wearing and how the clothing can make them feel the best about themselves. When I actually sat down to work on this collection, I was flooded with emotion because it brought me back to my days of how it all got started, and it made me feel like there was still that fire and that passion in me that I was curious if I had lost. We stopped doing Whitney Eve in 2014. My dad passed away in 2013. My brother and sister and I tried to keep it afloat, but we just didn't have our fearless leader and we couldn't fill that void. It ended up getting just too emotional for me. Every time I walked into the doors of Whitney Eve, it reminded me that I didn't have my dad anymore and I just couldn't do it. There wasn't a specific moment where I was like, oh my gosh, this is it, like I'm ready to design again. I always wanted to design. This was the most exciting thing that I've done in a really long time.
What would you say to the girl out there who wants to be a designer but is thinking to themselves, oh well, you know, there's some other girl in my class who wants to be a designer and like she's better than I am?
I would tell them probably what I should be telling myself: to stop comparing yourself to everybody else. Follow what feels the most true to you. If your truth is that you want to be a designer and that's what feels the best to you and that's what feels the most fulfilling, then you should go out and do that. No matter what anybody else is doing, no matter how far they've made it, no matter how successful they are, no matter how far behind you think you are, like you just have to stay the course and put blinders on. When I put on this collection, I'm like, this is so me. Like, I feel the most me that I could feel.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Anyone buys a single, that's great.
Rents, but you can also buy it too if you really like it.